Oh boy, talk about the Lost 45s. Back to my 70s YouTube channel, Mr. DJ, outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100. Let me bring it up for you. This is going to be an absolute delight. Well, they're all an absolute delight. May 28th, 1977. Before I get to the song I want to talk to you about, Top 5 hits. Got to Give It Up by Marvin Gaye at number 5, and Dreams by Fleetwood Mac at number 4, up from number 8, or number 6 rather. I'm Your Boogeyman by Casey and the Sunshine Band at number 3. When I Need You by Leo Sayer at number 2, and Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder at number 1. But the song I want to talk to you about is all the way down, the bottom, the very bottom of Billboard's Hot 100, number 100. Charlene. Freddie. The song is called Freddie. Gosh, what a beautiful record. I mean, this should have been I don't know why this was not a big hit. Gotta listen to this record if you've never heard it before. Charlene. Her real name is Charlene D'Angelo, and the information about her that I came across is a little bit confusing, but I'll try to put it together for you as best I can. Charlene D'Angelo, she signed a deal with Motown Records in 1973. I think it's off the Prodigal label, which is off of Motown, a subsidiary or part of Motown. But anyway, and when she signed a deal with Motown, she became Charlene Duncan. Called herself Charlene Duncan, and she released a single in 1973, early 1974. It was unsuccessful. And she released another record, It Ain't Easy Coming Down. That was in early 1977. Didn't do anything on Billboard's Hot 100. Was not played on the pop stations, but did a little bit better on the adult contemporary stations. Went to number 23. And then she came out with Freddie, a tribute to Freddie Prinze. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. He was in Chico and the Man, committed suicide in early 1977. He was about 22, 23 years old. He was a young, aspiring actor, comedian, and gosh, I remember when that was all over the news. Of course, it's forgotten now, but it was a big deal. It was a big item at the time, early in 1977, the death of Freddie Prinze. This song was a tribute, a beautiful, tender ballad, tribute to Freddie Prinze. But it bombed. I'll get into that in just a minute. Now, she released an album. It was initially called Songs of Love, Charlene, and then it was self-titled. It was reissued as Charlene later on in 1977. But only it yielded. It yielded It Ain't Easy Coming Down. It wasn't a hit. And of course, Freddie. I'll get into Freddie in just a minute. It was a bomb. Good song that just didn't make it. And I've Never Been to Me, originally released in 1977, peaked at number 97. It died. Now, the story that I got was that Charlene got discouraged with Motown because they didn't release her second album, and her first 3 or 4 singles just bombed. She married an Englishman. She moved to England, and she worked at a sweet shop. And that's when Scott Shannon, a DJ named Scott Shannon, he was on a radio station, I believe it's called WRBQ in Tampa. He discovered I Never Been to Me on the Charlene album. He started playing it in 1982. And the response, the phones were lighting up on that record. Well, to make a long story short, Motown got interested in re-signing Charlene so they can re-release the record, I Never Been to Me, and a spoken part was added to it, and it became a phenomenal hit for her in 1982. And that was a powerful song. But this song by Charlene, Freddie, is at number 100 the week of May 28, 1977. It is down from its peak position of 96. That is it. My goodness. On Billboard's Hot 100 for 3 weeks. Amazing tribute song that just bombed. It sank without a trace. But here it is, number 100, Freddie by Charlene. Brought to you by Mr. DJ.